Microsoft is getting rid of Windows 10 this year by October. So there's a little way you can use an official ISO from Microsoft to get around that and use it up until like 2030 something, 2033 maybe, 2032. Here, so I'll show you how to do that. First, you're gonna need to download Rufus. There's a link. You can just probably Google it. It's the first link. Go ahead, download it here. Or if you're using ARM, you're probably not using ARM, but there it is. Okay, then you're gonna go to this link and click Windows 10 LTSC 2021 and click the English download. That'll download it. Or if you need a different language, whatever, I don't care. So go ahead and click that. Once those are done downloading, you're gonna need to open up Rufus, and you're gonna need a USB drive, like 8 gigabytes or something. Yeah, okay. Go ahead, drag the ISO here. Give it a second, it'll take a while, I don't know why. Okay, while you're waiting for that, you're gonna need to find a USB drive. I'm gonna use a free Micro Center drive. But any drive, as long as it's 8 gigabytes, should work. Okay, you can see here, Windows 10 IoT Enterprise LTSC. That is correct. That was from this. And then here's my USB drive. You should select that here. And now leave all of this the same. So standard install, the GPT, UEFI, volume label. You can that's just the name of your USB drive. You can give that any name. FAT32 should work, and leave that the same. Okay. This will erase everything on the USB drive. So make sure you back up everything on that drive, and then you click start. Now, here you can get rid of BitLocker and data collection, and then you can also keep the same settings as your current system right now. So you can do that. Press OK, and then all data on the USB drive will get erased. Press OK. Okay, I'm not actually going to be using Rufus for this because my system is already running Windows 10 LTSC, so I'll just ignore that. But for you, with that USB, you're going to boot your device into BIOS settings. You can turn it on and press delete, F12, F2, whatever it is for your computer, you can Google it. And then you're going to head over to your boot menu and select the USB drive. I'm going to be using a virtual machine since I already have LTSC. So you're turning on the computer, you head to the boot menu, and now you're booting up the installer for Windows 10 LTSC. So at this point, this is going to erase all the data on your Windows drive because you're switching versions, which doesn't allow you to keep your data. So to erase your stuff, you're gonna need to press Shift F12, or sorry, F10, and then type in disk part. This is disk partition, and then give it a second for that to show up. List disk will list every disk on your drive. This is the main drive. Yours will be different size probably. So go ahead and select disk 0 or whatever yours is. And then to format it all, get rid of all the data, press clean. All right, that erased everything, and now we can get on with the setup. So if that's right for you, press next. Install now. Okay, we're gonna do this later, all right? Go ahead and press I don't have a product key. And now, IoT will last longer than regular LTSC. So go ahead and click IoT. You accept the license terms, and now do a custom install. Press new, apply, okay. And now, with the biggest part, press next. Okay, depending on the speed of your computer, if you're not using a Great Depression computer, this will be pretty quick. Otherwise, just sit tight, and it should be done soon. I'll come back to when that's done. After a little bit, it'll tell you that Windows needs to restart to continue. You can just press restart now. This is nearly identical to Windows 10 Home and Pro, but it has no bloat, no crap on it, and it'll last until 2032 or 1. Okay, once you see this screen, you can select what's right for you. Press yes. Press yes if that's right for you. Skip. Okay. So you may not want to actually sign in with a Microsoft account. Here's a little trick. You can actually just type in nobanks.com, and then you can set up Windows with a local account. Put your name or whatever you want to name it. I'll just put that. Password, I'll just skip it. Okay, turn all this crap off. This is just spyware. And then Windows should begin finalizing setup. Yeah, once you see almost there, that means it's done. Once you see your desktop, you can go over to settings. You can go over to update security, activation, and you'll see Windows 10 IoT Enterprise LTSC. What this is an enterprise version for companies that just can't afford to update everything to Windows 11, and it would be easier for them to just stay on Windows 10. So in this case, that's you. You don't want to go to Windows 11, and Windows 10 is just better. So there you go. You're going to want to go over to Edge, and to activate Windows, I won't say exactly. There's different ways you can do it. You're going to have to find out yourself, though. Just make sure it's legal. You're going to want to install your drivers that come with your computer, whether your computer is an HP, or you have an AMD, or Intel, CPU. You're going to want to get all your drivers. For apps, there's an easy way to get them all. You can use Ninite to install everything. This packages all the apps you need into one simple installer. LTSC comes very basic with little to no apps installed, including the Microsoft Store. If you want the Microsoft Store, you need to open a PowerShell window and type in ws reset-i. This is going to install the Windows Store, and -i, it means install, I think. So after a little bit, it should install the Microsoft Store. And there it is. The Windows Microsoft Store is installed, and you can install whatever you need on there. If you want a game, you're gonna want to install Xbox, whatever you need. And that's about it. You can go over to settings, update, check for updates. This is going to be a couple of versions behind, but it's no big deal. And yeah, you can continue using Windows 10 on your device. Maybe you can just continue using your device in general for the next few years, and you can avoid Windows 11. Like and subscribe, and bye.